Well, it is Wednesday, April the 25th, 2018. My time in Georgia is right about over. But before I leave this area, the Marietta area, I would be doing myself a disservice to not highlight this iconic thing everybody in the area knows. You can see its eye and its beak moving there. When I was a kid, it was frozen in place until there was a petition put out, and somehow the money was raised to get it working again. It was said that the thing that broke it in the first place was too many pigeons getting inside the beak and getting crushed in the mechanism. Don't know how true that is, but at any rate, I'm out here at Marietta's Big Chicken, and I'm going to go on in and get myself something to eat. Now, a childhood assumption a lot of us had was that this was the first Kentucky Fried Chicken, which, when thinking about it, would be kind of stupid because of the name. I'm sure the first Kentucky Fried Chicken is probably in Kentucky.
Good luck to us.
Well, my rather odd-looking mashed potatoes and chicken is here. Out of the whole 36 years that I lived around this area, I've only eaten at the actual Big Chicken restaurant one other time, and never did it again because the experience was terrible. The cashiers were a little bit aloof, didn't pronounce very well, the food was late, it was just a terrible experience in general, and so I never came back. And unfortunately, guys, today's experience was really not any better. This food looks terrible, the cashier mumbled, the food took forever to come out. I'm thinking these guys make more money off of the novelty of this is the Big Chicken than anything else. But the last time I was in here, they had plaques that described their whole history, the history of the Big Chicken. They don't have that anymore. Instead, they've got these postcards. Now, like I said, this is definitely not the first Kentucky Fried Chicken, because a quick Google search shows that the first Kentucky Fried Chicken was built in 1952 in Utah. This was not built until 1963, and while it had a lot of different changes, this is what I remember more than anything else, was in 1995 the petition to have the Big Chicken restored to its former glory without the big grinding, failing mechanisms in the head that kept the eye and the mouth moving, and so we have what it is today. Again, let me stress that this is an iconic building. It is very cool, but I do not recommend eating here. Come take your pictures and go get your meal at Jason's Deli off of Barrett Parkway. It's the best place out here. This is not.